What happens when famous athletes earn more money than most people see in a lifetime, yet still end up broke? How do million-dollar contracts disappear so fast? Today, we break down the shocking truth behind the financial mistakes that destroyed careers and fortunes. From lifestyle pressure to bad advice, the real problem is not just earning money, but managing it the right way. Stay with us as we uncover the top mistakes that turn success into failure. Let's dive in. The hidden money problem behind fame. When people look at professional athletes, they often imagine endless wealth and perfect financial freedom. The reality is very different. Most athletes experience sudden wealth at a very young age, often before they fully understand how money works in the real world. This creates a dangerous situation where large income arrives without financial maturity. At the same time, pressure from family, friends, agents, and society increases spending expectations. Everyone sees the athlete as someone who has made it, which creates constant requests and lifestyle pressure. Over time, this combination of fast income and emotional pressure becomes difficult to control. Without long-term financial structure, even the biggest earnings can slowly disappear. Many athletes do not fail because they earn too little, but because they never build systems to protect what they earn. Mistake 1. Lifestyle spending that never slows down. One of the most dangerous financial traps in sports is lifestyle inflation. When income increases quickly, spending habits often rise even faster. Athletes begin their careers with simple lifestyles, but success quickly changes everything around them. Bigger contracts lead to bigger houses, luxury cars, expensive travel, and constant social spending. At first, these choices feel like rewards for hard work. But over time, they turn into fixed monthly obligations. The problem is not the luxury itself, but the commitment it creates. Once a high-cost lifestyle becomes normal, it becomes extremely hard to reduce later. Allen Iverson is one of the most discussed examples of this pattern. During his NBA career, he earned hundreds of millions of dollars. His lifestyle grew alongside his income, including expensive spending habits and a large social circle that required continuous financial support. Even though he was extremely successful on the court, his financial structure outside the game was not built for the long term. Another important detail is that athletes often underestimate retirement timing. Injuries, performance decline, or team decisions can suddenly end income flow. When that happens, the lifestyle remains the same, but the money does not. This gap creates long-term financial pressure that becomes difficult to fix later. The key lesson is simple but powerful. Financial stability is not about how much you earn at your peak, but how well you can survive when income drops. Mistake 2. Ignoring taxes and real income value. Another major financial mistake is misunderstanding how taxes affect real income. Many athletes see contract numbers in the media and assume that amount reflects what they will actually receive. This misunderstanding creates false financial confidence. In reality, large portions of income go to taxes, including federal tax, state tax, and other deductions, depending on where games are played. This means the actual amount an athlete takes home is often much lower than expected. This becomes dangerous when spending decisions are based on gross income instead of net income. Athletes may commit to expensive homes, cars, or investments without realizing their real available cash flow. Over time, this creates financial imbalance and debt pressure. Darren McFadden and Jose Canseco are examples of athletes who experienced financial struggles where tax misunderstanding and poor financial planning played a major role. Their situations show how even high earnings can become unstable when net income is not clearly understood. Another hidden issue is that taxes are not consistent across states and countries. Athletes who play in different locations face complex tax systems that change their take-home pay frequently. Without proper planning, this creates confusion and poor financial decisions. The lesson is clear. Financial planning must always be based on real income after taxes, not contract headlines or gross earnings. Mistake 3. Trusting the wrong financial advice. Athletes rarely manage money alone. They are surrounded by agents, financial advisors, accountants, managers, and even close friends or family members. While this support system is important, it can also become a risk when the wrong people are trusted with financial decisions. One of the biggest mistakes is assuming that loyalty equals expertise. Just because someone is close to the athlete does not mean they understand investments, taxes, or long-term financial planning. When decisions are made based on trust alone, without proper evaluation, the risk of loss increases significantly. Evander Holyfield is a strong example of this issue. Despite earning massive wealth during his boxing career, he lost a large portion of it due to poor business decisions and unreliable financial advice. Investments in restaurants, entertainment ventures, and luxury assets did not perform as expected, leading to major financial setbacks. Another important factor is that athletes often avoid questioning their advisors because of emotional relationships. This can prevent them from making necessary changes, even when problems become visible. In some cases, bad advice continues for years before being recognized. The lesson here is simple but critical. Financial advisors must be chosen based on skill, not closeness. Trust should always be supported by transparency, accountability, and proven expertise. Mistake 4. Investing based on emotion, not understanding. As athletes begin to think about growing their wealth, many enter the world of investing. However, the problem starts when investment decisions are driven by emotion instead of understanding. Exciting opportunities often look more attractive than slow, steady financial growth. Athletes are frequently presented with business ideas that sound appealing, such as restaurants, clubs, fashion brands, or startups. These opportunities often come with strong storytelling and social appeal, making them feel like smart moves. But without proper analysis, these investments can become risky. Vince Young is a well-known example of this mistake. He invested heavily in a restaurant business that ultimately failed. The idea seemed exciting and aligned with his public image, but the underlying business structure and experience were not strong enough to sustain long-term success. Another issue is that athletes are often used to high-pressure environments where quick decisions are rewarded. This mindset does not always work in investing, where patience and analysis are more important than speed. There is also the influence of ego-based decisions. Owning a business can feel like a status symbol, but status does not guarantee profit. Many investments fail because they are chosen for image rather than financial logic. The key lesson is simple. Real investing is not about excitement or popularity. It is about understanding, patience, and long-term thinking. Mistake 5. Relying only on athletic income. The final and most serious mistake is depending completely on sports income without building anything beyond it. Athletic careers are short compared to normal working lives. Even successful players often retire much earlier than expected due to age, injury, or competition. When athletes do not create additional income sources, they become financially vulnerable after retirement. Once the playing career ends, the main income stream disappears, but lifestyle and responsibilities often remain the same. Antoine Walker is one of the clearest examples of this problem. He earned more than $100 million during his NBA career, but after retirement, he faced major financial difficulties because his entire financial system was built only around basketball income. Without strong alternative income sources, his wealth could not sustain long-term stability. Today, many modern athletes are slowly learning from these mistakes. Instead of relying on a single paycheck, they are starting to build multiple income streams while still playing. These include investments in businesses, media projects, real estate, endorsements, and personal brand development. This shift helps create financial security that continues even after retirement. Another important factor is identity loss. Many athletes struggle after retirement because their entire sense of self is connected to their sport. When the game ends, both income and identity can disappear at the same time, creating emotional and financial instability. The key lesson is clear. A sports career is only one phase of life, not the full journey. Building beyond it is what creates real long-term stability and freedom. Financial success in sports is not only about earning large contracts, but about managing decisions over time. The stories of these athletes show that money can disappear quickly when planning, discipline, and awareness are missing. Each mistake highlights a different weakness, but together they form one clear lesson. Wealth must be managed with structure, not emotion. Understanding these patterns helps not only athletes, but anyone dealing with growing income. The goal is not just to earn money, but to protect and grow it in a sustainable way for the future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.